Watching the Boruto anime has been incredibly satisfying. It's been really good, and I'm really surprised by the fact that I've been enjoying it this much. So I got curious. I wanted to know what happens next, so I went to read the Boruto manga, and I was surprised to see that none of what's happening right now in the anime is covered in the manga. The manga starts with the Boruto movie, and reading it very much feels like watching the Boruto movie again. And that got me thinking, wow, so no one really knows what's gonna happen between now and the events that take place during the movie. And that got me thinking, well, what would I like to see? These are the top 10 things that we want to see in the Boruto anime. Number 10, I want this anime to take breaks. I want it to be like traditional anime seasons where, hey, they show you 12 to 25 episodes, and there you go, season 1, they take a break, months later, season 2 comes out and it's another entire arc. Instead of having to release episodes every single week, and those episodes turn out to be filler because they need time to build the next arc. I think that's one of the main things that made a lot of people hate the original Naruto, so I would like this to be a bit more traditional in terms of seasons. I don't mind if it takes breaks. If that leads to more quality in storytelling, then I'm all for it. Of course, I don't think this is happening because money. Every week that Boruto is not airing on TV is a week that they're losing money, so it will probably be the exact same thing as Naruto was. But if that's the case, at number 9, at least keep some animation quality in there, even during the filler episodes, please. Everything that's happening right now in Boruto could be considered filler because it's not in the manga, but it's been good quality stuff. I've been enjoying it so far, and part of it's because the animation work is pretty good. So if they don't want to take breaks like I wish they would, if they just want to release an episode every week, even if it's just filler, then at least keep the animation quality to this standard. So many Naruto episodes have such poor quality animation, like they're literally unwatchable. So there you go, number 9. Keep that animation quality. Number 8, we start talking about some more plot stuff. I would like to see how the world advanced in a bit more of a clear way. So in the very first episode, we see the trains and they talk about the trains, like that being a big deal for Konoha, a big change. In the movie, they show the scrolls, how ninjutsu is sort of evolving. And in a more recent episode, we saw an academy exam, which consisted of wall climbing. Now, it wasn't until Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura were genin that they actually learned to climb walls using chakra. During the Zabuza arc, that's when Kakashi takes the time to explain to them how it all works. So it wasn't really something they learned in the academy, much less an exam they had to pass in order to graduate as ninjas. Now this could very much be an evolution of the times, you know, ninjas can become more talented. I mean, look at the Boruto class. Those guys are miles away from the Naruto class back in the day. Even a genius like Sasuke would just be mediocre in the Boruto class. So that could just be an evolution of the times. Since ninjas are getting better and better, then these techniques are taught at a much younger age, but none of that is explained in the anime. It's all sort of implicit, sometimes making me wonder if I'm actually putting more thought into this than the original creators did. So every time something like this happens, I would love for them to explain why that's the case. Seeing this world evolve, it's been great so far. Just please don't ignore little stuff like this, because I think it's crucial and it's very fun to know about. Number 7. What are the adults up to? Recently, Rock Lee showed up and it was good to see, oh, this guy's not dead. Cool. Once in a while we see Naruto, obviously, we've seen Sasuke already, Sakura just showed up too. But still, there are a lot of characters from the original Naruto that we just don't have any idea what they're doing. Now, I don't need to know what they're doing at every single moment in time, because otherwise this wouldn't be about Boruto anymore. But it would be nice to know, what are they up to? Like, I can think of Sakura and say, oh, well, she's probably working at the hospital. Fine, done, cool. What's Ino doing? Is she also at the hospital? Did she get another job? What's Choji doing? What's his job? What do these characters do in their everyday lives? I would love to know what they're up to. Sai is a police investigator. That's cool. Shikamaru is an advisor to the Hokage, maybe. But what about all the other characters? I'd love to know what their day-to-day lives are like. And number 6, enough with the eyes. Okay? We've had the Sharingan, the Rinnegan, the Byakugan, and now the Tenseigan. The weird Boruto Byakugan mixed with something I don't even know what that is. Enough with the eyes. There's so much potential to be uncovered in ninjutsu and bloodlines that it doesn't need to be all about the eyes. How many families with unique eyes are there? Please be creative in other ways. Kimimaru with the bone manipulation, that was great. Sagara being able to control sand because of the beast that was infused into him as a child. Haku being able to control the ice and having the ice mirror bloodline technique. There are so many interesting ways to do bloodlines. Please, enough with the eyes. Number 5. I would love for them to flesh out the academy a bit more. Not just what happens when the students decide to skip class and go on adventures. Give us the boring stuff. I want the equivalent of Naruto and Sasuke learning how to climb a tree, or Naruto trying to walk on water, but applied to a full class. How do these ninjas learn that stuff? What are they doing in class all day? I mean, some of it is practical activities, it's actually target practice. I can wrap my mind around that. What are they doing in the classroom all day? Learning about ninja history? Math equations for targeting better? This is possibly the last chance that they'll have to flesh out the academy life, because Boruto is going to grow up, and unless we get the son of Boruto, the grandson of Naruto, in another anime series further down the line, this is the last time we'll see a main character in the academy. So this is their last chance to really flesh out what's their day-to-day life like. And I really mean the boring stuff, because we've seen Boruto skip class and go on adventures all the time. Number 4. I want to learn more about parallel worlds or parallel dimensions. I think we'll see a little bit of that soon. Maybe you saw that Sasuke was investigating the different dimensions that Kaguya was able to travel to. I want to know more about these dimensions. What's their origin? Are there infinite dimensions? I kind of want to learn what the limitations are. When we had the Obito fight, a lot of that was him phasing in and out between dimensions. And he could just pretty much do that for as long as he wanted, as long as he had chakra. But how come? Do all Uchiha have access to that dimension if they're able to use Kamui? I have so many questions about parallel dimensions and how they fit within the Naruto world, though I would love to see them flesh that stuff out. And somewhat related, but not quite the same, at number 3, flesh out the summoning techniques. I'd love to learn more about the summoned creatures in this world. I found the stuff with the frogs when Naruto was learning the Sage Mode extremely interesting. And it could have been fleshed out even more if they wanted to, but think about the stories behind Manda or Katsuyu. They must live their own lives in their own snake or slime world with families, a hierarchy, a whole way of living, and I'd love to learn more about it. Maybe even the uniqueness of forming a contract between these different creatures, because they can't all just be the same, right? Number 2, Naruto and Sasuke's real power. I don't think we've seen that yet. I don't think we've seen Naruto or Sasuke use their full power at this point. They were by far the most powerful ninjas at the end of Naruto. What happened in between? How much stronger are they now? We see glimpses here and there of their full power, but we don't see them going full out. And I'd love to see them going full out. And number 1, please don't make this another world-saving story. If Boruto becomes this huge hero who has to save the world, then the outcome is a little bit predictable, right? Instead of having him save the world like Naruto had to, give him something with a smaller scope. Stories don't have to be about saving everyone ever to be interesting. A story about fulfilling his personal dreams can be equally captivating. About saving a friend, please just stay away from the world-saving stuff. The anime opens up with him trying to save Konoha, so I'm not too optimistic about this one either, but I mean, there's still space for the whole arc to be about something a bit smaller. Not just the entire world. Those are 10 things that I would love to see in the Boruto anime. Are you guys watching yet? What would you like to see in the Boruto anime before we catch up with the movie? Between now and then, what would you like to see? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're not watching Boruto yet, here are 5 things I already love about the anime, and maybe that's good enough reason for you to start watching it. If you're in the mood for something else, you can also click right here, but as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Lolku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!